Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, February 20th, 2019. The market has just made an excess of volatility. I don't really know the reason for it yet, but you see that happened during the last show. So all 3 U.S. market did like 3 bearish cycles in a row. There's a pullback right now, but I mean it went really down. It's the Fed minutes this afternoon, but we don't think it is the reason for that because they haven't revealed anything yet. And but yeah, it is. It's the mostly basically the biotech that went down very rapidly in the last few minutes, and also transportation and consumer discretionary. So I don't know. You know, it seems like the market could be very volatile this afternoon after whenever the Fed will reveal its minutes. I have a few financial results for you. There are many more on the market, but we only have selected a few. Herbalife is going down from the earnings were 60, they're now 63. Lending Club +2 to -1. And Bosch is really plunging as also, you know, look at it, really goes down on heavy volume today. We had the breakdown happen at 31.70 this morning, and their earnings seems to be good. It's probably future projection, the forecast that are not good, because they went from 84 to $1.05. Sandstorm started down, but still now going up. It's a very nice movement from Sandstorm. They have no comparison. They announced 1 cent of profit. Hudbay +1 cent to -1 cent. The stock is still continuing anyway. You have a position on it. It's the right time to take a profit right there. And Golden Star Resources -1 to -5 cents. A little correction on the stock. And Tesla is planning to rent the car, so they want to establish a rental service for Tesla Model 3. And they also have replaced their main lawyer after only 2 months. I don't know what it has to do with the stock, but. And USB Group has been will have to pay a 4.5 billion fine. Doesn't. Oops, where is it? It's here, so that's why the stock goes down. And CanTrust, that happened yesterday. It happened once in a while when they do something like that. They just announced yesterday that they were going onto the New York Exchange on the 25th. And so that's the reason why the stock rose. And this morning it rose again, but it's completely erased. In the previous show, I said this stock is not gonna go anywhere. It always does that. So if you catch it when it starts, it's good for a little ride, but it never. There's no reason why the stock should go very far because they go on the New York Exchange. You could buy it on Toronto anyway. So yes, they have a bigger group of potential investors, but it doesn't change the value of the company in my mind. And talking about cannabis, there's also a Tilray that announced that they have bought the largest world producer of candies based on cannabis. So that's what made all the stock going up this morning. And look, it's coming down ever since this morning. So it's nice when you buy it here, but not afterward, because those that bought the stock after 10 o'clock this morning are all losing money on it. And so many stock has followed the movement this morning, but look, not long after, look, weed returned on the downside. Aphria did it, and it's coming down too, breaking its support. I warned everyone on the previous show saying, okay, now it's going sideways, so don't buy it unless it really pushes up, because if one starts coming back down, they will all do, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. Our Aurora is going to break down too, and look at Kronos now is heading down towards the zero line as well, and OGI also is almost down to zero actually. TGUD went up a little bit and it's back down, so they're all coming down at the moment, and the right proof for that is that the ETF HMMJ is back to the zero line. So that was a false start on that sector, was only good for a little bit of day trading, and that's all. So look at the market here that is on Toronto now. It's the TSX market that is threatening its support. And after a little pullback on the Nasdaq market, we went back within another bearish cycle. So I don't know where this thing is going to end. I'd like to know what's happening, but I'm not sure what it is. I know one thing is that it's Microsoft that is going down the most among my top 10 on Nasdaq. There, you see, it is Microsoft that is it's going down. Google a little bit, Facebook a little bit, Netflix a little bit, and Tesla a little bit, but all added all together. But despite what the sectors are doing, there are always stocks that are moving somewhere. Just a few minutes ago, I want to do the experience with you. Look, I'm going to take my scanner here, and I'm going to ask on the Nasdaq market, whoever goes where, on the upside or the up or down, but in absolute number, who is doing the biggest movement, whether they go up or down on Nasdaq, but in percentage, So let's see in percentage what's going to come up. Okay, forget about that one, but look at this here. 61% down on that stock, breaking his support. But the other one here opened at 99. It's down to 60 cents right now, So there are huge movement. Look at this stock, Candy Technology, that started at 7. It's now 867. Look at this one breaking down 30%. This one jumping up not 24%. You know, there's so many movement. Look at this, $2.25 for 5 days ago, and it's now 27 cents. I mean, is that volatility? Yes or no? You know, and look at this Blink charging. $2.50, $3.70 in 6 days, and so there are so many movement up and down. You know, like this stock was showing a real breakdown at 284. It's now 2. Look at Carol Restaurants. You know, so many. Look at this little quote here with 4 million in volume. So that's what's happening. So unless you see the day trading chart, then the intraday chart, you know, it's not. And so there are lots of movement upward and downward. They're everywhere on the market, like today. Lots of volatility again. So the crude oil is very positive at the moment because it's still continuing its bullish cycle. It has passed the resistance, and there's nothing to stop it, you know, technically. So it's on the way up. The volume is not great, but it is positive for the crude oil right now. For the gold maintains again its bullish cycle for the 4th days, and the stocks also are continuing. So Goldcorp was breaking out yesterday. It continues, and Barrick and IAMGOLD and Kinross. Kinross could be topping at this level though, and Osisko Gold also continuing its movement, and Semafo and Premier Gold, but we don't have really many nice new signal. Torex looks very good so far, has reached his average volume already. Alacer Gold also looks good. In the mining, it's not a new movement. It started 3 days ago. Many stock looks good. It's okay still for Labrador Iron Ore. There's no more signal there, but there's no reversal yet. Ivanhoe is pushing up. Hudbay was breaking out yesterday. It did continue. You have positions in there. You can securize those positions right away. And Turquoise Hill also will probably reach 260, 265 to 270, and that should be it after. First Quantum is a bit positive too, as Tech also, but you know, this is the drawing I made earlier. There's just too much resistance on Tech. I'd like to see Tech coming to 32.50 and then breaking out to 34.20, and then it's going to be nice. London is near another signal because it had stabilized here since a couple of days. So next entrance point there is 680, 685, and it's the same scenario on the silver, which the many stock broke out yesterday and are continuing their movement, but some did not, because the tricky things right now is there are a lot of financial a lot of earnings coming out. So even though the sector is favorable, if they come out with bad earnings, they will not continue. Like Pan American Silver, like Fortuna Silver did not follow the movement, probably because of their earnings. Consumer discretionary does nothing. Telecom does nothing. The financials are on the move. We have a couple new breakout, very timid breakout though, but they are there. The CIBC now is breaking out. The Bank of Montreal breaking out. TD did it 3 days ago, continuing the movement, and now it's Scotia Bank, Royal Bank, and Laurentian Bank that are also breaking out today. On the industrials, it's quite topping right now. I think we have reached the end of the bullish cycle there on CP here and on CN as well. I think the bullish cycle is over, and Bombardier is not the right time to buy. I know many people have asked the question today, but I don't think it is the proper time right now. And the healthcare is doing a correction for some reason. Look, because of those earnings, probably Titan Medical is reversing its inversing its last bullish cycle. Bosch with is strongly breaking down today and still continuing down at this moment on its earnings, and also Terra Technology that is now threatening its support, and what's adding to it is Canopy is doing a correction. That's what's adding up. I have a few questions here I want to answer before I go. Hi Michel, bought 2000 TTOO on Nasdaq. TTOO. T2 Biosystem at 333, it's 368. Sell half or keep all. If I were you, I would sell half right away because the stock has refused to pass the resistance, and right now it looks like it's coming down. Look, it's really threatening the support here. So if it goes through the support, in no time you're going to come back to the price you paid. So I will sell half and put a stop loss at 360. AGI in Toronto. Alamos Gold bought at 539. Keep it or sell it right now. Don't sell it all. It's a positive movement. The stock is doing very well. It has reversed its trend. We have taken a position in Guru on the Guru the TV portfolio here earlier at 546. We took a profit at 570, another profit at 647. You're at 539, even better than us. So if I were you, I would keep the position because you have sufficient profit. Look, 530 since you've gone up and have not taken any profit, so 539. Let me take it in a 15-minute. So 539, you don't even have it here on the chart. Okay, so far I will not diminish the position. I will let it go, and I will follow the stock with a stop loss on the way down. Okay, so if ever something happens, so right now you should have a stop loss at 630 and leave it go up until it makes other supports and take off from this support, so you can increase your stop loss. Christian Bruno said, hello Michel, always a great show. Thank you very much, Christian. It's safe to enter MFC. Well, I think it's the most recommendable right now in the sector within the insurance companies, because the stock has broke out here, has stabilized for a couple of days, and just took off today again. So you could have a stop loss at 20. You can buy it and put a stop loss at 21.70, or even if you choose just to wait a little bit here, and at 23.30. That would be a new high above. Let me take this off here. Since it's now going sideways and not maintaining it, so I would, for 15-20 cents, I would prefer that you wait until 22.25. Okay, so buy it on the way up at 22.25, and when it happens, after you got the position, put a stop loss on 22.05. So this is it for today, folks. Thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you next time.